You asked me a question 3 months ago, and tomorrow I will be sending you the answer via courier. Check it out. The next morning, a courier arrived at my house, and inside was a book. You won't believe this, but I read the entire book in one night. After reading it, my mind was completely blown. It felt like this book slapped my entire understanding of the universe. The book contains numerous forbidden secrets of the universe. I was unaware of many things until I read this book. It made me realize how much is hidden from humanity. After finishing the book, I was left completely blank and numb. It felt like a slap to both my childhood and mankind as a whole. It challenged the entire education system we've been taught from childhood. Many things we've learned seem like lies because this book provides clear and direct answers to every twisted question about the Illuminati, the Matrix, and the universe. After reading it, I was both happy and scared. It felt like everything we know is wrong. But before we dive into those answers, I want to give you a warning. This warning, written on the back cover of the book, must be read before proceeding. The warning reads, "The red pill contains the forbidden secrets of the universe. Once consumed, there is no going back. Your perception of reality will be altered for the rest of your lifetime on Earth. Your mind will attain a divine state of consciousness. This truth will not only challenge you, but may shatter you. Contemplate deeply before daring to take the red pill. This means that the life you're currently living is a blue pill, which the government has hidden from us for years. They have crafted this world in a specific way, maintaining infrastructure and working environments supposedly for our betterment. But in reality, it's all a facade. Religion teaches us many things and expects us to follow a certain path, which is the blue pill. However, this book is the red pill, and it will change your entire knowledge base. Once you take this red pill, you'll know such secrets of the universe that you won't be able to sit peacefully for the rest of your life. You won't be able to forget the kind of information you will get from the red pill. Now, it is completely up to you whether you want to take the red pill or remain happy with the blue pill. Because once you take the red pill, your perception of reality will change. This decision is yours. That's why I want to put a 20-second countdown on the screen. If you stay after the countdown, it means you are taking the red pill. If you want to leave the video now, you can do so. It totally depends on you if you are happy with your blue pill. I am giving you this time because the knowledge given by this book might literally hurt your ego. As a personal experience, my ego was deeply hurt because this was my childhood, which I'd been learning all my life. And just by reading one book, everything shattered. My ego was hurt. So it totally depends on you. The countdown starts now. 20 seconds have passed. You are still here, which means you want to take the red pill, and you are accepting the red pill. You want to discard your blue pill. And guys, in this video, we are not just going to look at the red pill, but also address the main question that asking people for the last 3 years: was Lucifer innocent? You will get the answer in this video and nowhere else. So let's move towards that question and the answer. Before starting this video, subscribe to this channel to watch more horror, mysterious, and historical videos like this one. Now, this story begins, and it is divided into 3 chapters. You need to understand these 3 chapters well to understand the Matrix, the Illuminati, and the control happening around us. Let's start with chapter 1, the apocalyptic spell of John. In both the Quran and the Bible, it is written that humanity started with Adam and Eve. They were the first humans through whom humanity began. Clearly written in his book that there is a hidden story about Adam and Eve that the Bible has kept from us for years. We all know that Adam and Eve lived in the Garden of Eden, and they were allowed to eat from the tree of life, but not from the tree of knowledge. They were banned from eating from that tree. Hearing this, anyone would find it very strange. I also found it weird why God would forbid knowledge. The tree of life is said to give an artificial spirit of living a false life, whereas the forbidden tree of knowledge, if eaten from, would grant higher divinity and knowledge. You would understand everything, but God had forbidden it. Then one day a serpent entered the Garden of Eden while Adam and Eve were there. The serpent convinced them to eat the fruit from the tree of knowledge, saying it wanted to open their eyes. The Bible introduces the serpent as Lucifer. Even in Genesis chapter 3, verses 4 to 5, it is written that if you eat the fruit from the forbidden tree of knowledge, you will become very knowledgeable, almost divine, and like God. Ultimately, you will become a god yourself and understand what is good and evil. The God who forbade Adam and Eve from eating from the forbidden tree of knowledge was not really a god, but a satanic figure who wanted all future generations to obey him and remain his slaves. If anyone ate the fruit, they would gain divine knowledge and realize that there was no need to follow his commands. When God found out that Adam and Eve had eaten the fruit from the forbidden tree of knowledge, he banished them from paradise to hell, which is actually our own earth. But the real story begins here. When you read the apocalyptic texts, they are not divine at all, but focus on the materialistic world. The Gnostics also believe in this. And have you noticed how similar the words Gnostics and atheists sound? In Hindi, atheists are those who do not believe in God or any of his teachings. According to the Bible, Gnostics are those who believe only in the real God. But again, coming to the story according to the Bible, Adam and Eve had 3 children, Cain, Abel, and Seth. But according to the Gnostics, Cain and Abel were not really their children. It is said that the evil God forced himself on Eve, resulting in Cain and Abel. Seth was their real child, a symbol of a divine reunion. When Adam and Eve were sent to the Garden of Eden, they were separated because together they were a divine entity. Seth was their reunion. The evil God did not want their power to be restored. Since he did not want the divine bloodline to continue, he sent a flood to destroy the earth, intending to save only Noah's bloodline. But Seth's bloodline also survived. That's why you see Christianity divided into mainstream Christianity, and the one where things are based on proof and logic. And if I talk about my personal opinion, it's not in this video, but I believe this world is actually divided into 2. Even in Hinduism, there is a shloka in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad that says, Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya, meaning Brahma is the truth, and this world is an illusion, just a myth. When Seth raised his voice against God, the evil God, who was actually Satan, silenced him. That's why you won't find the sacred Gospel of John or apocalyptic texts mentioned in mainstream Christian Bibles. According to these books, anyone who does not follow the evil God is a Gnostic. With this chapter started his book, using many words from banned books and real quotes. When I read this book the first night, I realized how much has been hidden from humanity, how many lies have been filled in our minds. But again, all these things are taken from real banned books to prove how Lucifer was innocent. I know you want the answer to this question, but before that, the matrix, the illusion created by religion, needs to be broken. You will get many answers to various questions in the end. But before I answer the most important question, I want to clarify whether what's said about Adam and Seth is true or not. I was very confused about this and started researching it with my team. Then I found out that it is not only mentioned in Christianity, but also in Islam. A renowned Islamic historian, Ibn Kathir, has written that Seth was the son of Adam, and Adam had said that his religion would continue through him, guiding future generations. In fact, Seth's grave has even been found in Palestine. So this chapter ends here. After watching this chapter, you must have realized that the God we worship, the Bible God, is actually a fake God, an evil God, a Satan who has kept us enslaved.